Story time about how my cousin threatened to unalive me. Okay, so let me set the scene a little bit. It is 2021 and I am probably 20 years old at this time, and my birthday is about to come up, right? Now, I just got out the army, so this is my first birthday back home, and I am like so excited. I got money, you feel me? I got hella cheese on me, so I'm like, I'm doing something big for my 21st birthday. I don't give a fuck. So I tell my people, I said, I'm going to Vegas for my birthday. I'm going to get an Airbnb. Y'all not going to have to pay for nothing. Just get your flights and come outside. You feel me? So I get the Airbnb. I had like a party bus. I had so much stuff planned. I spent so much money on this birthday trip, right? And at this point, I'm like, I got money, so I want to share it with my family. Like, I want everybody in my family to come. So I get to sending out invitations. Hey, I want you to be here. Like I said, I got the room for my mama. I had like a nice ass Airbnb. At least 15, 20 people could fit in my Airbnb. So of course I invited all my cousins. I invited my friends and shit like that. We probably had a good 14, 15 people in the Airbnb for real. Now, to mind y'all, it was a girl that I was cool with at the time. It was her birthday too. And it was another boy that we knew, and it was his birthday too. So total, we had like 25, 30 people going to Vegas, and that was what it was. But the other boy, he had his own Airbnb, but we all had mutual friends. Like, we would like hang out together and shit like that. Now, my cousin that I'm talking about, we're going to call her Tori, right? So Tori is coming on a trip. She buying her flight and she getting her own hotel room, but she coming out there to support, right? And also a bunch of my other older cousins too were coming, but they all got their own rooms. I only paid for like a Airbnb, and I paid for my mama room. So like all the young cousins and stuff was in my Airbnb, and then my mama had her own room with like my auntie. Now, before we went out there, y'all, I broke it down. I'm talking to my mama. I told my mama. I'm telling my mama, because I had got like a room at Capitol Grill for my dinner, and it was like a private room. They told me basically that the room was gonna be $1,500, but if my guests spent at least $1,500, I wouldn't have to pay it. I'd only have to pay the difference, right? And in my head, I'm thinking like, shit, we got 20 people that's about to be at the dinner. If 20 people spend $100, that's it right there. And it's Capitol Grill, so y'all know y'all gonna spend some cheese. So I told my mama, like, I'm just talking to her, just literally venting to my mom. I'm telling her, she like, that's a lot of money for that room, Bree. I don't think you should get it. I'm like, Mom, like, as long as everybody spend $50 or, you know what I'm saying, $60, we'll be fine, like, or whatever. So my mama, big mouth, she get on the phone with my cousin, I guess, Tori, and basically tell Tori like, yeah, Bree said everybody got to spend $75 or $50, whatever I said or whatever, basically telling them that they had to spend this amount of money, right? So Tori hops on tip with my mom, like, how the fuck is she trying to tell us how much money we can spend? Like, I don't want nobody controlling how much money I spend at a dinner. Like, if I don't plan on spending that much money. Woo. So I don't care. We not going to the dinner. We'll still go to Vegas, but we're not going to the dinner. So when my mama said that, I'm like, what? Like, that don't make sense. Like, it's $50, but okay. And Tori has a sister, let's call her Lainey. So Lainey backs up Tori, like, yeah, basically telling my mama, like, yeah, we're not going to the dinner because, like, we don't want to pay basically this, that, and the third. And we don't like the fact that she's trying to tell us how much money to spend. At that point, we just won't go. So I calls Tori and I clears it up. Hey, Tori, I never said you had to spend anything. I told my mom that I would be fine if everybody spent $50. If y'all didn't spend the $50, y'all, I had money. Like, if I had to spend, you feel me, a couple extra dollars to pay the difference, it wouldn't have mattered because somebody was going to go half with me anyway. So even if they only spent $500, you feel me, it would only been $1,000 left, and I would only have to pay $500 of it. So I wasn't tripping on the cheese. It was just like, you feel me? I was doing the math in my head, and I said, as long as everybody spend $50, it's gonna be good. Nigga, we at Capitol Grill. A salad is $50. So regardless of what you come here, unless you about to just drink a water, and that's probably $25 right there, you're gonna spend $50. So like I said, I get on the phone with Tori and I'm basically like, you know, that's not what I said. I was talking to my mom. She got the words mixed up. I didn't say you had to pay anything. I said that I would be good if everyone had paid this amount of money for their food. You feel me? Like, I'm not asking you for money. I'm just saying pay your bill. Right? So she's like, oh, okay. Like, I get that. Yeah, she messed that all up. Ooh. I'm like, okay, cool. 5 minutes later, I get a call from Lainey, Tori's sister. She's like, yeah, Bree, we just not gonna come to the dinner. It's too much. Like, you feel me? Like, it's too confusing and all that type of stuff. So we just not coming to the dinner. I'm like, Okay, immediately I take them both off the reservation. You feel me? To mind you, at this point, y'all, we're still in Detroit. We haven't even left to Vegas yet. We're still in Detroit. I'm like, okay, I take them off the reservation because it's like I said, I got 20, 30 people in Vegas at this time. So all I got to do is drop y'all 2 off the reservation and put 2 other people and I'll be perfectly fine. But I'm definitely going to still fill my 20 spots that I have at my room. All of that happened, and then maybe like a day or 2 later, we all fly out. So we get out there, perfect flight, no delays, anything. We all get out there, everybody happy, you feel me? Like, we got 30 people in Vegas right now. 30 people that's 21 years old, you feel me? You know we about to have a ball. So it's like, okay, cool. We all like vibing out, y'all. So it becomes like the date of my birthday, right? Now, to mind y'all, me and Tori, that's my older cousin. Like, she probably like at least 10 years older than me. But we always been like close. Like, if she takes me happy birthday, she takes me happy birthday and stuff like that. But this particular birthday, where all of this has happened, she didn't text me happy birthday. She texts in my mom's group chat. So my mom, they have like a group chat of full of older like people, like my older cousins, aunties, stuff like that. She texts in the group chat and basically was like, happy birthday, Bree, which was cool. Okay, happy birthday, Bree. But she also said, happy birthday, Bree, what time is the reservation? To mind y'all, I know you being petty because for one, you could have just texted my phone. And for two, you know y'all said y'all wasn't going to the reservation. So why are you asking what time it is? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like just you texting me happy birthday in a group chat that I'm not even in is fucking weird anyway, right? So I'm like, okay. So my auntie read it to me. She like, what time? She asking what time the reservation is, Bree. I said, tell her it's at 8, but they're not on it. Her and Lainey is not on the reservation. So of course my auntie, she texts in the group chat like, hey, it's at 8, but y'all not on it. Tori gets the turning up, y'all. Like, just going all the way off. Oh, y'all broke. I don't know why I'm on a trip with y'all broke people and all this. Who told y'all to take me off the reservation? What would be the point of me not being on a reservation if I came out here for my little cousin's birthday? How is she going to take me off the reservation? Because you was tripping over paying $50. You know what I'm saying? Because you talking about you had your friend and your friend didn't have the money. Whole time your friend was not even on the list. Your friend was never even coming to my dinner. So for you to be trying to say that you don't want to spend that amount of money because you paying for 2 people when she was never coming in the first place. So it's like, okay, cool. So she going off. Like, when I say like she's going off in a group chat, y'all calling everybody that's in our area, y'all all broke, y'all this, y'all that, da. I did not see them no more the entire trip. We probably was out there for like 4-5 days, y'all. I never seen them again. Now me, I'm still celebrating my birthday, so it's like I'm not really, you feel me, tripping too much. I'm like, I laugh that shit off. Bitch, you not coming to the dinner. You feel me? Like, all this, all that. But it's always in the back of my head. Like, this bitch just really went off on my mama and called my mama broke. Because, bitch, you know I ain't broke. Bitch, you called my mama broke, my auntie broke, and everybody else fucking broke. Because you got took off a reservation that your sister called and canceled on both of y'all behalf. So if that was a communication error between y'all two, that was between y'all two. That wasn't between, like, nothing. That had nothing to do with me. I called you and I told you. You feel me? The reservation, this is what it is. I cleared it up. I didn't say y'all had to pay anything. I said it would be good if everybody did. I cleared my shit up. So when your sister called me and said whatever she said, that was on y'all. She canceled the reservation for both y'all, and that was fine. So, like I said, so we get back home, right? And like I said, it was just on my mind so much that she had did all of that. Like, you really just made a mess out of something that wasn't a mess. To mind you, my family has never been out of town as a family. I was the first person to bring all my family out of town for us to, like, literally have fun out of town. And but you just kind of, like, made it about yourself. And that wasn't what it was. So I basically told her, you feel me? I didn't even tell her. I text her. It was on my mind so much that when we got back, I think I waited like maybe 2 days and I text her a long ass message. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find the message. Okay, y'all, I found the message. So I said, hey, everybody keeps telling me not to say anything to you about the Vegas situation, but I have to address it. What you said in the group chat was very immature and unnecessary, and I don't know why everybody's so scared to confront you about it, but I'm not. Don't speak on me or my mama in that lame-ass group chat because we don't speak on you at all. Y'all didn't want to spend the money for the restaurant, so y'all were taking off the reservation. It was that simple. I had to pay the remaining balance for the dinner for whatever my party didn't spend, so yes, it was easy for me to replace somebody who only planned to spend $20 versus somebody willing to spend more. And to be honest, money wasn't my issue at all. It was how you went about it, not communicating with me at all, and then got upset because you were taking off the reservation. You could have left it at that, but you had to go in the group chat and make it seem like I was so wrong, but you never let them know that y'all was the ones who said y'all didn't want to go no more. And then you want to call them broke. That was doing way too much. Literally, you didn't even have to respond at all when it was posted in the chat if that's how you felt. you still should have said something to me. That was so childish, and honestly, I lost a lot of respect for you. You gave me high school girl vibes, and then you talking about your own family, calling them broke. Don't talk about my mama, because as long as I got money, she gonna have money too. And you was the main one on the phone complaining about a $60 dinner and not having a job, and how you didn't have money to blow. LOL. You really contradicted yourself there. But anyways, don't talk about me or my mama in that weak ass